Okay, Coca-Cola lost $4 billion in the market value after soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo suggested people drink water, is what he said. Okay, so the soccer superstar Cristiano Ronaldo gestures at Euro 2020 press conference on Monday wiped $4 billion off of Coca-Cola's market value. Ronaldo's ahead of his team's match. By the way, this is all he did. He literally just went like this. No Coca-Cola. Drink water. That's all he did.
Yeah.
He didn't do
10
nothing.
seconds.
It's like less than 10 seconds, right?
He looked at it.
Just moved it, right? Okay, Ronaldo, ahead of his team's match against Hungary, irritably set aside 2 bottles of Coke, then picked up a bottle of water and said, agua, the Portuguese word for water. Coca-Cola shares had fallen 1.6% by the end of the press conference. Its market value dropped $4 billion to $238 from $242. Coca-Cola, an official sponsor of the UEFA Euro 2020 tournament, reportedly said in a statement that everyone is entitled to drink their preferences and has differing tastes and needs. Ronaldo has previously expressed disapproval of Coca-Cola and other unhealthy foods and beverages. His fitness routine is said to involve eating 6 meals and taking 5 naps in a typical day. What a day.
That's awesome. 5 naps a day.
That's a great schedule. So the power of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
How powerful is he
Well, I
in
think
marketing?
it just talks about the power of the personal brand. The Ronaldos of the world, or the Messis of the world, or the LeBrons of the world, or even the Jake Pauls of the world, all eyes are on them. And if they do something, it could move markets. And in this case, Ronaldo moved the market by $4 billion in 10 seconds, basically saying he's not a Coke guy. So, you know who would be very proud of him? Adam Sandler and the Waterboy would be very proud. Bobby Boucher would be very proud of Ronaldo right now.
I think this is a little overplayed. Basically.
You think $4 billion is overplayed?
Okay, what is Coke worth?
242. Now 238.
Correct. That's exactly right. And their high for the year was 257. The stock's at 54 right now, give or take. The low for the year is 43. The high for the year is 56, 57. So basically, you have a little blip that could have been any given day. Coke could have moved $4 billion just with market factors, the price of sugar, things like this. But I think what's interesting, we're pointing out is how markets can move with influencers, and I think that's a story. The story isn't Coke lost $4 billion, and they're going to get it back. And Coke is not just all about soda. They've been buying into other drinks. They own Minute Maid, Dasani. They've been going not full bore on soda for a while, and they've been taking caffeine out of sodas. They've been taking sugar out of sodas. They've been trying to follow that. I mean, they caught more heat for vending machines on campuses with economically priced. You and I go down to a vending machine, a lobby of a building, it's $1.50 for a Coke, but there were vending machines at 50 cents so the kids could get Cokes with their lunches, and they're pointing out there's a lot of sugar in that. There's probably something else you want, adolescent developing kids to be having before they go back in the classroom. And so the story here is that influencers now really move markets. That's the headline. Not that Coke lost $4 billion in one day that they're going to get back in the next 10 minutes.
Another sidebar
it's
here
the power
is,
of the influencer now.
I agree. I think something just this might be a good little case study on inflation, and like a can of Coke used to be 50 cents. Now it's $1.50, and now they're keeping the price the same size, but the same price, but they're basically making the cans smaller. Have you noticed these smaller Coke cans? It's just interesting that they're all sort of around the same price, but the sizes are getting smaller.
No, the greater headline, if I was at Forbes or someplace, my headline, you know what my headline would have been on this?
What's that?
And it says, influencer marketing confirmed as Coke stock moves when Cristiano Ronaldo touches 2 bottles in a certain way. And it's for everyone that says, gosh, why do you pay the Kardashians for a tweet? $50,000 for a tweet, and then a backup tweet and a retweet. It's $50,000. Here's your package. Here's your rate card. Why do they pay Instagram influencers this? I mean, why is all this happening? The reason it's happening because influencers move markets and make products move. That's the story here.
Okay,
I think the story here is that he takes 5 naps a day. That's pretty gangster.
That's.
I think everybody would want that, but I mean,
he's killing it. By the way, simple as that.
Yeah.
He's killing it. He does one ad, gets 9 million views. I mean, people are paying him left and right to just do ads. This guy's making so much money, it's not even funny.
I mean, look, is there?
this guy's.
Where is
Tiger
he on
Woods
your
of
list
soccer.
of like just the most alpha males out there? Studs, soccer player, best of all time.
He's a total
good looking.
alpha, yeah.
I mean, where is he on the
Absolute
list?
How many
the
Ballon
soccer
d'Ors
world?
has
Just
he
in
won?
the world.
He's up there.
Sam, how many Ballon d'Ors has Cristiano Ronaldo won?
I don't know the answer.
I would say 9 or 10.
I don't think it's 9 or 10. I think it was 3 or 4. I thought he and Messi won like 8 of the last 10 or something.
Was that like a trick question? What were you trying to do right there?
No. That's
5.
That's
He's got 5. Just so you guys
that's
know. He's
like
won 5.
that's like the MVP of the world of soccer.
It's 5.
And so he's not just an alpha male. This guy's a Tiger
We
Woods.
can't
of
hear
soccer.
you. Just so you know, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
He has his own museum. He
Yep.
has his own hotels. It's beautiful, but what he has done also in business.
Yeah.
Besides it.
But the question is, does he have the statue that James Corden made for Beckham? Because Beckham has the greatest statue of all time. I don't know if you
What's
guys
the
seen that with the
statue?
chin. Have you seen the
Pull this up, Kai.
the ugly statue where
on,
have
Kai,
you
on
seen
it,
that?
buddy.
Pull up the statue with David Beckham's statue, James Corden. You guys never seen this before? It's hilarious. He pulled a trick on him. He says, so the opening of the statue, Corden brings him out to say, you guys have to see the spoof. Just go to images because you can't play the video. He does. He makes this statue. And he says, brings him out. He says, look, we're so excited about it. Look at his arms, how long it is, the fake one. Hilarious fake statue. Look at that. Arms are long. He says, and the artist who is, the comedian who is acting like the artist is Maz Jobrani. And he's going, talking to him, saying, we spent some because your arms are long. We wanted to give you width because you have so much power on your chin. You have such a powerful chin. He says, I don't have a chin that big. Now go on the butt side. Go in the back. Go in the back. Go butt. Type in butt.
Great hair.
Type in butt. Okay, let's just see if they show it or not. He says, I don't have a butt that big. He says, you have a perfect butt. So we wanted to really highlight how
Oh
big
wow,
your
he's thick. THICC.
See, I don't think Ronaldo has a statue like that, but Ronaldo is a legend, and when he does sponsorships, people make money.
Beckham.
Quick shout out to Clay Smith, whose great grandma just passed away. She had 17 great grandkids, and want to give a shout out to Clay Smith's great grandma who just passed away. That's his statue. And by the way,
what's this statue?
that
with
has
Ronaldo?
gotta be
worst.
that's got to be the worst statue I've ever seen in my life. I would be so offended if
Kai,
I was him.
pull up Ronaldo before and after.
It looks like two sides have been put together.
Before and after? What are you talking about? Braces or which one?
Yeah. It's like if you put your hand over each side of the statue.
Like
it looks
that?
like
Click on the first one? You're saying he wasn't good looking at one point?
I'm just saying, everyone has to go through an ugly phase. Even Ronaldo was kind of go down, Kai. Go down. The red shirt right there. Boom. Yeah, I mean, clearly he's looking better these days. So,
Adam, can we see your before and after? Is there
I
a
don't
picture
know.
of you?
I'm not trying to compete with Ronaldo, but
Oh
homie's
my
done well
God.
for himself.
What a picture you got.
Being a-
for
being
him,
a
man.
professional
Taking
athlete is-
shots. By the way,
Yeah.
all of your 19 female that were following you, the ladies that were following, they left already.
It's
They're
gone.
so
I'm sorry.
offended. You offended Ronaldo right there. Okay, so if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.